NBC Local 33's Abby Rocha has also been following the shooting since the report started coming in just before 1. She joins us now live from the scene as well with details on what we know so far about what's been unfolding there minute by minute this afternoon. Abby.
Thanks, John. We are here on North Foster Drive, where we were told to wait to hear from the chief of police on the current conditions of those two officers. Now, Sergeant Elgene McNeely says this all began today around 12:30, while officers were responding to a call on CONRAD Drive when things quickly turned violent. Now, the male suspect is currently in a standoff with police. Again, this is a developing story with a very active scene. State Police, SWAT, and the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office are all assisting BRPD. We have heard 2 series of shots fired in the area. Many streets around WINBOURNE and CONRAD are blocked off because, as you can see, there is still a large police presence out here. Now, it's best to avoid that area if you can because a lot of the roads are blocked off. Live in Baton Rouge, Abby Rocha, NBC Local 33 News.
All right, Abby, thank you. And there's also video already circulating of this incident on social media. We warn you, though, it's very disturbing. It actually shows the scene as the officers who were shot were being rushed to the waiting ambulance. You can clearly see here several emergency responders rushing the first officer down the driveway to the waiting ambulance. And then just a few seconds later in this video, you will see this camera turn back here toward the house, and you will see the second police officer being rushed from the scene to the ambulance. Again, they're both shot earlier today responding to that house there on CONRAD near WINBOURNE. Both officers taken to the hospital.
That hospital is Our Lady of the Lake, and that's where we find NBC Local 33's Deon Guillory picking up our coverage. Deon.
Well, Harrison, we've been here at outside Our Lady of the Lake Hospital for about 3 hours now, waiting to find out any information about the condition of any one of the officers who we have found out were shot in that incident. And I want to take you to our overhead camera because this is what's going to really paint the picture here for you. So you can see that there are 3 cars parked here outside of this area of the hospital. Now, we have seen lots of cars from Baton Rouge Police, the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office, also Livingston Parish, the State Police, and also Ascension Parish officers coming in and out of the area. Also, I want to point out another scene we've seen here is that we've seen a couple of dozen motorcycle officers coming in and out of here. Also, another thing I want to let you know is that in the last couple of hours we've seen the coroner's van come here. So we're waiting to find out more information about what is happening here. Something else I want to also point out to you is that we've also seen one officer from Southern University, their campus police, one of the officers' cars here as well. So we are still waiting to find out any information from Baton Rouge Police here or even people with the hospital to find out what is the current situation with any of the officers' conditions right now. But of course, as we learn more information about that, we of course will pass it on to you. Live at Our Lady of the Lake Hospital, Deon Guillory, NBC Local 33 News.
Deon, thank you very much. At this point, here's what we know so far from today's shooting. The incident happened at around 12:30. Between 12:30 and 1 o'clock, officers got that call and headed to the corner of CONRAD Drive and WINBOURNE Avenue. We do know at least 2 officers were shot. SWAT crews seem to be at the scene right now trying to apprehend who they believe is one of the shooting suspects. BRPD Chief Murphy Paul, we were getting some messages earlier that they were going to be holding a news conference updating the public, but of course this is quite the fluid situation, quite the fluid scene where they would prospectively be holding this news conference. So we're still waiting word on that, but at this point we'll be giving you some additional updates. But first, a break here. Stay close.
If you were here with us before the break, you saw our Deon Guillory out at the hospital covering this shooting this afternoon, wearing his mask. Of course, all this happening amid the coronavirus and this pandemic. These are the latest numbers for Louisiana today. The State Department of Health is reporting an increase of more than 200 cases and close to 30 deaths in just the last 24 hours.
And in that same time span, the number of people in the hospital due to COVID-19 only went up by 1 here in Louisiana, and the number of those requiring ventilators across the state down by 3. And we do have, it seems, Local 33's Jonah Gilmore at the scene of, again, what we've been talking about all afternoon, reports of those 2 BRPD officers shot this afternoon. Jonah.
Hey, Harrison. Yeah, within the last few minutes, we have seen responding officers move closer to that home. We saw the EMS truck back up a little bit, and we see them kind of gathering around the home that they're focusing in on. It's unclear on if that suspect is close to surrendering or if he has surrendered already. There's a SWAT vehicle that actually pushed into the home right there. You still see a heavy police presence here on CONRAD Street in North Baton Rouge, where 2 officers were shot. It's still unclear on if those how those officers were shot. We do know that those officers were responding to a call here on CONRAD Street in North Baton Rouge. The perimeter stretching about a mile down the road here. We'll continue to follow this developing news and bring you the latest as it becomes available here in North Baton Rouge. Reporting live in North Baton Rouge today, Jonah Gilmore, NBC Local 33 News.
Good weather, Jasmine.
Well, here's a look at temperatures across the lower 48. We're currently at 79, and all around it's pretty warm. 86 in San Antonio, and that's about the temperature that we're going to see as we end the week. I'll tell you more of what you can expect after the break.
And if you're just joining us now, we are following a heavy police presence in Baton Rouge at the moment. A BRPD spokesman telling us 2 officers were shot earlier this afternoon in a home off CONRAD Drive. That's where we find NBC Local 33's Abby Rocha tonight with the scene that remains busy. Abby.
Thanks, Harrison. We are currently here on North Foster Drive, where we were told to wait to hear from the police chief about the current condition of those two officers. Now, if you look behind me, you can see there is a heavy police presence still out there. Sergeant Elgene McNeely says that all began around 12:30 today, while officers were responding to a call on CONRAD Drive when things quickly turned violent. That male suspect is currently in a standoff with police, and we are still here waiting for the police chief to let us know the current condition of those two officers. All of this is still developing news, and we'll keep you updated as soon as we find out new details. Live in Baton Rouge, Abby Rocha, NBC Local 33 News.
Abby, thank you. Obviously a lot to follow here. Meteorologist Jasmine Lomax, though, with a check of weather.
Well, it's been a gorgeous day and really a gorgeous weekend so far, but get ready because next weekend it's going to be very hot outside. As you see, gorgeous outside, not much going on. Temperatures currently at 79. Winds out of the north at around 9 miles per hour, and across the rest of the southern portion of the state, temperatures in the 70s and the 80s. 81 in New Orleans, one of the warmer spots, 78 in Kentwood, 77 in New Road. So overall, nice and very warm outside, a nice spring day. And notice our dew points in the 40s. That's why it's felt very comfortable and very pleasant outside. Our dew points will be a little bit higher tomorrow, closer to the 50-degree mark, but it still will feel nice and comfortable. Now, as we get closer to the middle of the week, things are going to start to heat up just a little bit ahead of our next chance for a little bit of precipitation. But notice, we're nice and dry right now on the satellite and radar. We've got high pressure just over in Texas. We're going to stay nice and dry through the middle of the week, but it is going to be a little bit chilly, at least tonight. Notice temperatures are going from the 70s to the 60s down into the 50s. So it will be a little bit cooler than last night and a little bit unseasonable. But again, tomorrow we've got a gorgeous day ahead of us with temperatures in the lower 80s, starting off around 58 at 7 a.m. So a little bit chilly, but we quickly rise into the 60s, then the 70s. By 1 p.m. we're at 78. Plenty of sunshine in the picture. 82 is the high for the day, so slightly warmer than what we saw today, but we'll cool back down into the 60s, then the 50s for another cool night. But as you see on the FUTURECAST, really nothing showing up, and that's going to be the case on Monday as well. Clear overnight, nice and sunny on Monday. Clear Monday night, but then we start to see clouds move into the picture on Tuesday night, and we also start to see a few showers in the picture on Wednesday. So you do want to make sure that you stay weather aware. Now that line begins to pass early in the afternoon, and after that we're nice and dry. So rain chances tomorrow and on Tuesday, we stay dry. Then we could see a few showers overnight on Tuesday and again on Wednesday, but for the rest of the week we are nice and dry, and it's not expected to be a heavy rainfall event. Notice here in Baton Rouge, we're only expecting between 1/4 of an inch and 1 1/4 of an inch. Areas a little bit further towards our southwest expecting just less than 2.5 inches, and really we do need all of the rain that we can get. Notice we are a little bit dry. Areas further to the coast under a moderate drought, and areas like Thibodaux under a severe drought. So all the rain that we can get, we do need. So again, tonight we're dropping to about 54, nice and clear outside, but there is a chance for a little bit of patchy fog in the morning. Just make sure to keep that in mind if you head out early. Otherwise, a high of 82 for the day, lots of sunshine in the picture, and with those low dew points, it's going to be very comfortable, a great day to spend outdoors. Now just remember that we've partnered with iHeartRadio Baton Rouge to give you your weather on the go, and this is what we're looking at over the next few days. We've got a mostly dry week. The exception is the middle of the week, mainly on Wednesday when we see those showers move through the area. But notice on Tuesday, 85 outside, so definitely warmer. Then we start to cool back down. Thursday will be a great day after that front passes. We're a little bit cooler, right at 80. Plenty of sunshine in the picture, but notice the weekend, 86 on Friday, lots of sunshine throughout the weekend. But on Saturday and Sunday, temperatures just shy of 90. And just remember to check your BP. We'll be right back.
breaking news situation this afternoon. 2 Baton Rouge police officers shot this afternoon, taken to Our Lady of the Lake, where we find our own Deon Guillory with an update on what's been happening there. Deon.
Leaving the hospital, I want to take you to video that we just shot just in the last 5 minutes, showing this procession of law enforcement leaving the hospital here, all of them. At the end of this procession was the coroner's van. I want to just explain to you what's happening here. They are just showing respect to what is going on in this situation. I also want to show you where they are now. If we can take those DOTD cameras from the interstate, you can see that this procession is moving down the interstate until they get to their final destination here with the coroner's van at the end of the procession here. But of course, several dozen law enforcement here in this procession, as we have found out that 2 Baton Rouge police officers have been shot today. Of course, we will continue to follow this breaking story and bring you new information as soon as we get it. Live at Our Lady of the Lake Hospital, Deon Guillory, NBC Local 33 News.